Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is part 2 of setting your factory stock mod up for Piney Woods. Today we're going to talk about a couple things, springs and shocks, and there's a few body mods that need to be done to these things. But let's talk about springs first. Let's get into it. Okay, so at Piney Woods, you can run aftermarket springs, or actually, they're not really aftermarket, but you could run other springs besides the ones that come with it out of the box. And they just have to be the GTR Traxxas springs, and you got lots of options, but I'll tell you which ones you probably need and which ones you don't. But so they come with blues all the way around from the factory, and it's not like a bad spring, but actually for the rear, I'll only run either the blue in the rear, and I run the pinks also. Every now and then I'll put the blues on if the track's really hooked up, but the blues on the front, you can't really get the front end low enough. I always ran the spring collar all the way up when I ran these on there, because these springs are a lot taller than some that you can get. Like, I have green springs on here right now, and they're a lot shorter than these what come factory. So yeah, most of the time I'll run the greens in the front, and those are rated at 1.1. The blues are rated at 1.6. And the pinks that I have on right now are 1.4. So that's what I like to run spring wise. But yeah, just get you I would just get you the greens for the front, and get you some pinks for the rear, and then just run that. Just change the rear springs. I've run softer springs in the front, but it just seems like it just gets too aggressive on the front end. Like you go into the turn and it just dives over a little too hard, and then it's just not, I don't know, I just didn't like the way it felt. But as far as shock weight oil, I got 32.5 in the front, and I haven't changed it since I've put that in there. And it says 50 weight on here, but I thought they came factory with 50 weight oil, but now I'm not so sure. I think they might come with 32 or 35, but I've never changed the oil in the rear. They still feel good, so, but I'm not sure if that's 50 weight or not. But yeah, there's nothing too crazy with the shocks, just greens in the front and blues or pinks in the rear. And also, I don't like to I don't run my spring collars like different preloads from side to side. I like them to run them even. I take dial calipers, and I'll just make sure they're even, and if I have to turn one of them more than 1 or 2 turns, then I'll just switch springs. Because I feel like you can get lost in the setup really easy if you just start cranking collars all the time. So yeah, that's what I usually run, the shocks and springs. Let's look at a couple of body mods now. So I know if you watch this class race any length of time, you've heard when tires hit the body, it makes a lot of racket, and it kills your handling and your speed. So just a quick fix on that. Just find my body here. There it is. Get you some Lexan, and I just put little braces on mine, I guess y'all can see that, but that just keeps the body from getting sucked in, or the tires from getting sucked into the body and running your race. Just make sure when you put those on there don't like flare it out, because Ryan will DK you. No body mods, but I don't think he cares if you have some bracing, just so your body's not hitting the tires. And another thing, you'll need to find some way to like bolt the body down to the front end. Like, it's got this clipless body system, but if you take a hit in the front, it pops them out real easy, and you'll be flopping the front end around the track. So on mine, I just have this little mount, and then this bolt traps the front of the body down, so my body doesn't flop up. That's another big thing. So yeah, and another thing I want to show you, the rear hubs. I like to run my rear hubs. It's got two settings. You got a upper and a lower hole. I run mine in the upper hole, which lowers the hub down a little bit. I feel like it unhooks the car. It takes away forward drive, but these things are so low on horsepower, you really don't need any forward drive, any extra forward drive. So, but if you do that, if you run it down, if you run the hub lower, you're gonna have to do a little clearancing on the arm. It'll rub. So yeah, just watch out for that. Also, you can get these transponder mounts from Ryan. They're really cool. They go through the breather here, the little light or whatever, or the sensor or whatever that it uses to pick up the transponder. Yeah, you can get that from Ryan, and you just throw your little transponder in there, and you're ready to go on that. It's a lot better than like Velcroing it to your body. So another tuning trick you can do is from the factory, the little foam for the battery. You just get one block, but I cut mine in half. That way I have more options for the battery. Most of the time I just run it all the way forward, but I've been playing with it a little bit, try to see how it feels like in the middle or all the way back, just to see. So yeah, if you cut it in half, you can run one piece in the front, one piece in the back, and have some more options for your battery. So as another good tuning option is you can tune a little bit with your remote. If you have the stock remote, there's not a whole lot you can do as far as tuning it, but what I found with the stock remote, if you need more steering, if you want your car to turn a little bit sharper, is kind of pushing a little bit in the corners, you can actually turn the steering trim to the left. It will make it pull a little bit, but it'll actually give you a little bit more steering. And like if you're in a pinch and you're in the, like, it's the A main, you make a couple laps, you're like, man, this thing is too tight, just turn the steering trim a little bit to the left and you'll get a little bit more steering out of it. And you can run aftermarket remotes, and that's what I have in mine. I'm gonna show you how to set the endpoints, and that'll help you too. So on your remote, you have to go to the options and find endpoint. So I got 91 left, 66 to the right. So I'm gonna click on the left, and I'm just gonna turn it up to about 125, just to show you something. Well, it only goes to 120, but if you have too much, like if your endpoint is set too high, it'll actually bind the steering up before you like have the wheel turn all the way. So you can I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's pulling on the arm. So what you want to do is back it down to where you're getting full steering, but you're not pulling back on the arm. So even 90% is a little bit too much on this one. I'm at 87 right now. That's 85, it's about right. So yeah, just you want to set that to where you get full steering and without binding up your suspension or your servo and all that. So yeah, that's another tip for you. So I think that's going to conclude this video. I know I have at least one more video. I'm gonna go over tires on the next one. That's the most important thing you can do on the car, because that's the only thing that touches the track. If you don't have good tires, then everything that you learn in this video is pretty much useless for the most part. You have to have good tires. So yeah, we're gonna go over that next video, and just give me a like, share, subscribe if you like this content. Let me know what you want to see, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.